Hello there, Only One Kenobi here, Only One. So when I got back from Echo Base Live, where I visited Action Plastics, and you'll see some of their stands just here, and I have a review on all of those stands, so check that out. Well, one of the stands they were showcasing was the Hyperspace ring, and I've always wanted an Obi Wan Hyperspace ring. I actually used to think it was an accessory you could buy to go with your existing Delta Starfighter, and that's where I keep my Delta Starfighter on the wall. And there it has been for many years. But no, apparently you can buy a Hyperspace ring and it comes with another Delta Starfighter. Brilliant piece though from Attack of the Clones. Awesome, Hyperspace rings are great, and you also see one in Ahsoka as well. So I bought this stand, which I haven't reviewed yet because obviously it hadn't arrived yet, but I managed to get hold of one after the event. I think it was last Saturday. When I got home that night, I think I was looking on eBay and I just pulled the trigger. So here it is, folks. This is the 30th anniversary, which is a brilliant line of vehicles and figures. And so I'll give you a good look at it now. And I'll open the stand as well. Let's give you a bit more. If I zoom in for you. Opening cockpit. And I'll be interested to see how this compares to the other one, as I say. Wow, look at this. Attaches to the ring. That's exciting, isn't it? And then down here. Blast off body panels, wings spread open. Wow. Starfighter ducts, and the Hyperspace ring. There it is. You can never tell how well a vehicle has been weathered on the packaging. They kind of make it look weathered. They tart it up artistically. But there it is, folks. Let's go back out to widescreen. And then let's give you a look at all the angles of the packaging, if you are interested in such. There we go. Love the 30th anniversary line. That looks very similar. A look at the top. That's a nice angle of the ship, isn't it? Looks good, man. I remember Ewan McGregor talking about his role on the DVD. You know, his role in Attack of the Clones. I go on a sort of Dick Tracy run. A Dick Tracy kind of run. I love that. But he was, wasn't he? He was off on adventures, which is great, you know. Him as an actor, him as a character. It was a great film. I never used to really like the Attack of the Clones. Attack of the Clones used to be my least favourite one back then, but now, you know, it's up there because it's just something artistic about the film. There's the characters, the colour tones in the film. It's got its own feel and life. So, you know, with time, it's aged very nicely in my mind. So, I think it's got firing cannons as well. Let's get this bad boy open, and then let's get this open. I can't wait to get that open. Right. Just giving you your first look at it. Wow, I've got good feelings about this. It certainly looked really good at the event. Let's just take that bit out. God, that's a tight fit, man. Look at this now. This has really opened up the size of this ship. Look, let's have a look at it. Let's just stop right there and just take a look at it straight away. Now, it is definitely a little less weathered than this. Let me just get this one off the wall. Right, there's the previous release. That's the individual release from 2002. And I think this one is... I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, this was... I guess this is how it looked when he first set off in Attack of the Clones. And this incorporates maybe battle damage from Django. You got him, Dad! Get him! Fire! And you see all these blast marks, but see, that looks great. They were going to put this into TVC. Sorry, the focus is off. Weren't they? Do you remember on the back of loads of TVC cards, it shows this vehicle? I think they changed their mind and then they gave you the Phase 2, the Revenge of the Sith model. But still, that looks great as it is, but this still looks great. And I don't know where I'm going to put it in the room. As with all the stands I've just acquired, it's going to change my setup, but this could be pretty cool. Can I just show you something very quickly? Look over there. Right, I painted these pipes ages ago in Magnolia cream paint to match the walls. I did used to have the vehicles sat on top of the pipe, but they looked a bit goofy. Now with the Action plastic stand on top of that, it's even better, kind of, because they're floating above that. So I like that. And I've got two other ones downstairs, which I haven't introduced up here yet, but I will. Right, okay. So here's the deal. I'll keep this one out. It's been hanging on the wall via that. Let's pop that there for now. There it is. And let's get this unpacked. Wow, I'm loving it. What have we got in here? So we've got some stickers. I probably will not be using them. Keep them mint. Won't need to. Then in here, just for your own, for posterity, let's just capture this. There you go. Check that out. Just tells you where the stickers go. Ah, there's the stand. Right, this thing here is apparently a stand. Which is, look at it. It would hold it up at the base. So the ring sits on the floor, I guess. But it will look crap. It will not look as good as the AP one, the Action Plastics. Which looked phenomenal, by the way. It inspired me to buy that. Here we go. Oh, cue the monkey music. Okay, let's give you a look at all the pieces. So, excuse me. There's the ship. You already had a look at that before. A cleaner version of it, but still looks cool. With the ring on it, it'll just look fantastic. There was a difference. Oh yeah, it's got that alternative attack thing, which you don't see that in the film. Put that back down. So side by side, I'll do that very quickly. Why not? There's not much in it except for the blast marks. And there's some paint apps there. See the yellow there? That's different from this one here. And that's that kind of a greeny, mustardy kind of olive. Yeah, olive green there. Which kind of matches other vehicles of that era. You know, that's got an olive green on the nose. Yeah, that also has the same olive green, but the yellow paint apps there are not on this one, which is interesting. But this does have two different tones of paneling there. Oh, that also does, but that one's a white to go with the cream, whereas this is sort of cream with a grey. Interesting. The droid is still the same. He doesn't have a black eye, so I coloured this guy in years ago. I got a black pen and coloured him in, I think. On the underside, if you're interested in all this, yeah, there's more blast marks on this. Laser fire, whatever you want to call it, weathering. That doesn't have anything. Which is cool because, you know, in your imagination or whatever, this could be how it looked after Django shot it up. Ooh, also in the cockpit, I know there's a figure in there, but that's got a blue, light blue, can you see like a baby blue headrest, whereas this one, let's just take this elastic band off, has all the same tone. It's just that kind of grey, silvery grey, whatever, metallic look. There was a place for some decals there. Did I ever put decals in this one? Let's have a look and see if I ever did. It's a tight squeeze for this figure, by the way. I haven't taken him out for years. I will do that now. Nah, looks like I never did. He's hard to fit in, this figure. But the reason, yeah, because I wanted to keep the robe on. If you wanted to make it better, you could take the robe off. But I wanted to keep it authentic. He had the robe on, I'm sure, most of the time in the cockpit. There he is, back in there. I mean, you could obviously swap, and you could have this one with the hyperspace ring if you wanted, which I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put that one back where I used to have it on the wall. I like seeing it like that because you can see the weathering when it's sort of like, you see it from the top, you know what I mean? It's like seeing that falcon up there. Love that when it's flush with the wall. And you see the lovely weathering of the Legacy Falcon. Right, where are we up to? Let's now have a look at this hyperspace ring. Give you a good old close look at this. There it is. It looks nice, man. Nicely painted. No weathering, no wash, but there's enough detail on it to set it off. Inside there, you got the like darkness, which which is good. I'm glad they didn't put any stupid like decal, like a fake fire effect or something in there. That's a nice detail. Look at that. Advanced technology. It's a hyperspace ring. It's an engine, isn't it, man? It's great. That's nice. It looks like it's brushed. Metallic look. Coppery. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. And then this side. A couple of blue dots there. It'll just look nice when it's all put together. I will actually put it together with the other model as well, just for your own interest. And then, that's that there. We've got this, the ring, so I'm going to build that right now. Done. Nice. Done. There's the ring. Brilliant. If you had the ability to do it, you could get some LEDs in there, because I'm sure when he detaches, they fade down, don't they? The light on them. That's pretty cool, man. Now it's time to dock. Now to get them to dock, God, it feels like Apollo 13, this. It's brilliant. That's what I quite liked about it, the logic. And that's it, I think. Look at that. Except, it'd be good if they did something like that. Love that, man. So then the original stand that came with it is this, which is rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish. At least they gave you something. But let's see what happens if you... What are you supposed to do? Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I guess originally that's how you were supposed to display it, but we can do better than that. We can do better than that. We can do action plastics better than that. So let's do that, man. I can't wait to do this next part now, folks. Let's have a look at the Action Plastics Hyperspace Ring stand. Acrylic stand. Let's do it. Clear plastic acrylic. Nice. Fantastic. Look at that. Such great stands. Nice tight fit. They're just so clear it's hard to see what... You're right through to what's behind them. There you go. So that bit there, obviously the rear will sit on that. And then that's the front. Let's just put them together, man. Let's see what it looks like. There you have it. Clarity on the back so you can still see the engine. Gonna go handheld as well in a minute. Nice. So that's 2 reviews in one, folks. The Hyperspace Ring with the 30th anniversary release of the Delta Starfighter, the Jedi Starfighter, and then obviously this stand from Action Plastics, which like the others is fantastic. I'll leave a link in the description to my other reviews of the other stands, and there's a few more I want to get from Ben, so I shall look forward to reviewing them too when they come. Close that off. Really good. I'd love to see what that's like on a higher pedestal, so I will do that in a moment. Firstly, just for fun, let's switch the Starfighters. Bear with me. So now I've got that more weathered one. That's from 2002. Should it dock? Yes, of course it will. Of course it will. So, you know what I mean. You've got that option, folks. You might even, you never know, depends on how you acquire your hyperspace ring. I bought one from Mint that came with a ship, but this, you might find somebody selling just the ring. You know what I mean? But it's well worth it, man. This is great. Awesome stuff. Right, I'm going to try this in a few different locations in my room to see what it looks like. Just to get a feel of it from different vantage points. Let's do it. And there's location number 1 just up on the top shelf there. So I've also just temporarily, it's not where I'm going to put it permanently, I was just trying things out. X-Wing stands can come out away from the wall, which is really handy because usually, but previously I could never have an X-Wing displayed like that in this room. You know, the depth of these shelves, the width or whatever, they just couldn't happen. It works all right for things like that, you know, and this, they can sit on shelves, but, you know, and things like this. But X-Wings never could, but I can now with that. Could also with this really, I mean the clarity, I know it's a longer stand so it wouldn't look as good, but you could do that if you really wanted to. I'm just also going to try and put this on the top of a pedestal, so bear with me. Yeah, you could put it on a pedestal, except it sticks off the end of that. Doesn't work as well as that snow speeder, check it out. See the top? Matches the bottom of the stand. But I'm just showing you from a different vantage point. Floating sensation there. I think I'm going to put it there for now. Alright folks, thank you very much for watching that. That was the 30th anniversary Jedi Starfighter with Hyperspace ring, and of course the stand, the acrylic stand from Action Plastics. Very nice. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comments and thoughts below. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Out.